let them do most of the work. Bring up a topic to them, get the idea across, and then throw the question out at them. And let them talk about it, and then when they've had time to talk about it, then let them share.
And then be your authentic self, because we all have something to contribute, and they're looking for authenticity.
Making sure that you're engaging, making sure that you're being honest and showing vulnerability is a great way to get kids to just kind of come in, be involved, and want to give you that kind of energy too.
Giving them something that isn't just for the session today, but something that's almost a manifesto for tomorrow would be really valuable.
Get kids to absorb the information and then apply it. Anything that's long format lecture typically doesn't work.
It's not a sales pitch they're looking for inspiration.
Less slides, more interaction. They know what the answers are. We just need to draw it out of them.
Allow them to draw conclusions, allow them to make connections, clear up, misconceptions at the end, but allow them to lead. As long as they're leading, you're gonna get a positive result at the end of the day.
Previous years I had done a PowerPoint, and that worked fine, but this year I didn't do one, and I had them involved the entire time, and so it actually worked really well. That kept everyone excited. The only thing I would say is the bigger the group at the end of the day, the harder, because people have been together for 2 full days. And so by that time, they all know each other pretty well. So I would say maybe even a smaller group at the end of a session could be better, because otherwise they're just gonna be loud. And maybe a little hard to wrangle.
Remember being a kid. Remember that just because they're 16, 17, 18, because they act like adults, they're not adults. We can do things in a way that are fun and joyful and interactive and silly, and you can still get something really great.
Keep questions out into the audience. Make sure you're asking thoughtful questions, and make sure that you are being respectful of the answers that you are receiving, and make sure it's questions that students can understand and answer appropriately.
With them being younger, you have to obviously be in touch and in tune with the things that that they're connected with and that they're thinking about. So planning the examples out in advance, I think, is huge. I also think that coming with questions in mind to ask them that you think will encourage them to respond and to participate in the dialogue, prepare and plan those in advance.
Give them a chance to ask them some questions and unpack some things. It helps the other attendees, the other students, kind of go, I didn't think of that.
It's our job as adults to mentor kids, to show them the way, to give them opportunities, and spend some time with young people, helping them figure out who they are and showing them that there's more people besides their educators that care about them and want them to succeed.